Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah. Broadcasting live from the Josie Network studios in downtown Medina, Tennessee. It's that time of week again. It's time for the Josie Show. Bringing you the most exciting music news and guests from around the world. Right here on the Josie Show. Please make welcome the beautiful, the talented, the lovely, America's radio sweetheart, Mrs. Josie Passantino Boone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Josie Show. I'm Josie Passantino Boone, and we are back once again with another great interview. I am thrilled to be able to have the opportunity to talk to John Ford Coley. He's an incredible guy. We've had him at the Josie Music Awards before, and he has a very special anniversary on some songs. So we're going to talk about that and so much more. I'm really looking forward to this. So let's bring him on. Hi, John.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So this is a very exciting occasion that we have you on for, because this year marks 50 years since your hits. I'd really love to see you tonight, and Nights Are Forever Without You. That's
impossible. I'm not even 50 years old yet.
See how that worked? I got false information.
Yeah, false information. Well, let's scrap it and we'll start it from the beginning. Back in 1979, when I was born.
That is so funny. We just adore you. These are two incredible songs. I mean, they're still classic hits to this day. When you hear these songs, what memories immediately come flooding back?
Oh gosh, I've got so many memories on these songs. I think probably the one Really Love to See You Tonight that was the greatest for me was that neither Dan or I wanted to do that song. We thought it was more of a female song. We wanted to write our own songs, be known as singer-songwriters, and having to do somebody else's song just kind of, messed up those plans a lot. And so when they pushed us and urged us, and we finally relented and did the song. When I saw the first royalty check on that song, I discovered precisely how mercenary I had become, because I found myself calling Parker McGee, who wrote that song, and saying, "Parker, hey buddy, what else you got?" So that that's definitely a memory that it's an indelible ink. I cannot erase that one any way I try.
Oh, that is too funny. Parker is an incredible songwriter. My goodness, this just song. It absolutely was. And you once said that some songs, seem to take a life of their own. Why do you feel these songs continue to resonate with listeners all this time later?
I've had this conversation with a lot of different musicians that I'm associated with, and we've all kind of come to the conclusion that it was the melody. People could sing along. You felt close to the song. And again, it's associated with some kind of a memory that you've got. But back during that time, people were very much enthralled with the song, not the singer. Occasionally, you might know who one of the bands was, the Beatles, the Stones, the Kinks, whatever. But the thing is by and large, you knew the song because you could sing it. You can't sing those songs these days because most of them are where only dogs can hear anyway. They're way up in there. And the artist, you don't know the song. So it's an entirely different generation, different style of music.
That's interesting. Yes. And, I wanted to mention you in England, Dan Seals, of course, the late great, spent years performing together before national success arrived. Can you take us back to the beginning? How did the two of you first meet and decide to start making music together?
Well, actually, Dan was a year ahead of me in high school. All the guys were a year ahead of me in high school. And so they they lost their guitar player because his girlfriend had become very jealous of all the girls hanging around. So he had to quit. So they decided they wanted a keyboard player. Well, Dan still wanted another guitar player. So he was fighting him on that. I come in, I audition, I get the job. They found me in ROTC, and I'm classically trained. So I don't even know. I mean, I listen to rock and roll, but I just didn't know how to play it. And so I get the thing. Dan and I don't get along. He doesn't like me, and we really struggled to maintain any kind of a friendship. Well, occasionally we would end up having to ride to the gigs together, and we start singing. Uh, Chad and Jeremy, the Everly Brothers, Righteous Brothers, people like that, and Dan always took the lead, always took the harmony, and we discovered that we had a blend. And we just, at that point, began to write songs together and got to be closer than brothers, really. So that's pretty much how that relationship was stabilized. Plus, the other great thing about Dan was that we discovered that we're both very solution oriented. I don't want to sit here and argue, for 2 hours about a problem that we're dealing on a song or something like that. Let's just pretend that we've argued 2 hours and I won. And now let's go eat. That was pretty much how we did things.
Yes.
So we got things solved very quickly.
Nice. Nice. I love that. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I wanted to talk a little bit about this because for the 50th anniversary, there's like a new version release that I've seen, which comes
Right.
with a video. Can you tell us a little bit about, the making of this version and the video? Because you guys had to do it, of course, a little bit differently.
Right. Dan actually had, gosh, I don't know how many years it was before he passed away, but he did an album called In a Quiet Room. So he took a lot of the songs that he had done in country and a couple of the ones that he and I had done back during the 70s, slowed them down, made them more acoustic sounding, and they released that. Well, somewhere, gosh, I don't know, couple of years back, they decided to make a duets album out of that. They would include various, country artists come in and sing the songs with them. Marie Osmond, for sake of illustration, had already done Meet Me in Montana, so they thought we'll have her come back in. Well, let's have John come back in and do this. And so for me to be able to sing with Dan again, that was a real thrill because it had been 1980 since he and I had, done anything like that at all. And so that's pretty much how that came about. But on my song, they ended up saying, why don't you take the second verse? Now, on the original, Dan had sung all of the lead and I had sung harmony. Well, now they wanted me to take the second verse because I've been doing it since 1980 myself all the time.
Yeah.
So it made it more true to life as to what it had become.
It's such a great version and video. I hope everyone finds that. It's on YouTube, so people will be able to see it. It's very, very cool. And also, you appeared on Live with Kelly and Mark and performed I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. What was that experience like?
I think that's about as close to hell as I ever want to come.
It was.
They were great.
Yeah.
They treated me really nice and everything. But come on, man, it's 8:00 in the bloody morning.
8 in the morning, man.
Oh, I couldn't find it. And it was so funny because I said, man, this thing, I did a really terrible job. And people were coming in on, gosh, John, you look like you were so into this thing. It's like the emotions must have been running and firing on all four cylinders, And I'm going, no, I'm just trying to find the note. I couldn't find the note.
Yeah.
It's like we all have different perspectives on this business,
So funny. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. It's funny because when you watch it, you wouldn't know. But when you think about it, 8 a.m., that really is an unnatural time to have to perform.
Unnatural. That's
really
the word.
Yeah. It really is. You're really into it. Oh, that's exhaustion you're seeing. But hey, you did it very well. You
That's
pulled
right.
it off. I love
Again, What time do we eat? That's all I want to know.
Right, exactly. I gotta eat at some point. Oh, that is so funny. And I wanted to ask, what is next for you? Have you been working on any like new music, writing? What's going on in your world currently? I should ask.
I've actually got a book that I'm trying to get into. I wrote a book several years ago called Backstage Pass, and it's
Mhm.
not about drugs, sex, or rock and roll. It's just about the ridiculous, funny stuff that went
Mhm.
on.
Oh yeah.
And so I've got one now, a follow up to that, because again, I collect stories. I laugh all the time. These things just attack me, and I have to write them down. So
Yeah.
this one's going to be called Backstage Pass: The Roadies Ate the Food. Uh, and then gosh, what is I've got a film coming out in a couple of weeks, a thing called Kill
Nice.
Trip. Had a small role in that, but I'm part of the killing group. And then I do another film in about 2 weeks. It's more of a kind of an existentialist kind of thing. It's very dark. And
Interesting.
I think I'm going to try to do a Louisiana accent for my role. I'm only at the front and at the beginning, but it sets it all up. So I'm looking forward to that. I record all the time. I travel all the time. Uh, I leave Saturday and then I come home and then I turn around and go right back to Los Angeles again.
Wow.
And we've been playing a lot with Three Dog Night and
Mhm.
Ambrosia. And then Ambrosia, me and Peter Beckett from Player, who did Baby Come Back,
Mhm.
and Elliot Lurie, who does Brandy. We all do this yacht rock kind of thing, get up and play. So, I mean, I've been busy, busy, and I love it.
You have. You take me as someone who loves the full schedule. You love the,
I
hey,
do.
I'm going back and forth. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, I mean, I keep a bag packed in my music room.
You're
It's
prepared.
completely packed, and I'll start getting antsy. And man, I'll grab that thing and I'll throw it in the back of the truck, and I'm gone. One time, my kids called me and said, "Dad, we hadn't seen the truck in a couple of days. Are you okay? Where are you?" And I said, "I think I'm in Maryland."
I think
And
I'm
they
in
said,
Maryland.
yeah, they said, "What are you doing in Maryland?" I said, "I don't know. I'll figure it out." And I
Figure.
just take off and go. I do it all the time.
Yes. Hey, you love it. You're used to it. I say, why not? Life is short. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. There's too
Yeah.
many historical marker signs I haven't seen in battlefields. So, I go see those.
Yeah. Absolutely, as you should. Nothing wrong with that. And I want
No,
people to be able to find you, your website, any social media that you're on. I know you're not on Facebook. I know that one for sure.
no, I actually am. What
You
happened
are?
was this jerk told me he was trying to get me on the I mean the Joe Rogan show, and he was a
Oh,
scammer, and he took my entire Facebook stuff, so I
is
lost it all.
is
And
that what
any
happened? Oh,
Yeah, and I tried to put the word Ford in, and any time that I would put Ford in, it would get kicked out. So I
wow.
am at John F. Coley now,
John F.
and
Cole.
been there for a couple of years.
Okay.
But I do that, and then again, I've got the website, so we keep a pretty up to date schedule on all the places we're playing, and just yeah, I'm gone a lot. I can't sit still.
Yes, perfect. Well, I can't wait to see what's next with these movies, the book. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what is next for you because it's just been very exciting. I got the chance to meet you, of course, at the Josie Music Awards, and you just are
Right.
such a great guy, and we just really loved having you there. So I'm rooting for you.
Well, let's do it.
You
We'll
are
do
the
it
best.
again. Are you going to do the Josie show next year?
Yeah, so we're doing the Josie Music Awards. So for this year, September 20th. The next year, we don't know, we don't have a date yet. But we'd love to have you involved anytime you can make it out.
I'd love to. I'm here in
Yeah.
town, especially if I'm home.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
exactly. Oh, we would love it. You're just incredible, and I think everybody was really excited to see you too because everybody knows your
That was a
songs.
fun show. That was really
Thank
a
you.
fun show.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you. I really appreciate that. Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
we'd love to have you back for sure. And everyone, please make sure you check out the website and check him out on Facebook now, John F. Coley. And thank you again so much for taking time to chat with me today.
Thank you. It's nice to reconnect with you.
Oh, it's wonderful being able to reconnect with you as well. And we will keep in touch because we need you back to the JMA.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to my special guest, John Ford Coley. And we'll see you all again next time. We have some great interviews coming up at the Josie Show. And you could always stay tuned to who we have next and our schedule at josieshow.com. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.